For also, you know, feed the flock of my pastor. Feed the flock of the slaughter, whose enemies slay them, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah, hold themselves not guilty, because that's their manifest destiny. They know their destiny was to take over at a certain point in this world. So they continue to, they're in their bind, they're in their right state of mind. Israel is always going to be trodden down until the Most High come. It's going to be seen, and this shit is being televised around the whole globe. Everybody's not, and no, it's not even uproars of our people that much. We see it and like, oh well, another nigga did.
Right. You know, Black Lives Matter protest about it, where they say that, you know, it's on CNN. If it's on CNN, then Jake cares. If it's not on CNN, then Jake don't care.
Which they use that Black Lives Matter as a control opposition. It's a movement that's set up by George Soros, you know, which is a so-called Jew. You know, they're funded by George Soros, but it's a control opposition for because look, where's Jake protesting now? You know, the only time that they protest is when Black Lives Matter protests. You know, but those devils tell them, okay, well, we want y'all to go protest this event, and when they protest it, the reason behind a control opposition, they know that an uprising is going to happen. But if we control the uprising, we can control the outcome. So we're gonna make them die down. The same thing that they used during the Martin Luther King not riots, but the whole Martin Luther King movement, civil rights movement, and etc.
And speaking of that, give me that. You still got 23? Go down to 20. Give me one, and then give me 25. All right?
This is Jeremiah chapter 23, starting from verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith Yahweh Bashem Al Shai.
That's the leaders that cause our people to err. You know, they talk about prosperity most of the time, but in the whole matter of, they don't really care about our people. They care about how they can get along, and they don't want to get taken out of their stand with the so-called white man, so they can keep the benefits accumulating. Go ahead.
Jump down.
Yeah, to 25. Because you talk about Martin Luther King. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 25. I have heard what the prophets said that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies?
Right. How long it's gonna be? Because you know that was a speech that Martin Luther King provided. So it was many other prophets that said they had a dream. You still got people right now that saying they had a dream, you know. But that dream, that phrase is more famous with Martin Luther King in that scripture, you know. But he was a boule.
No pictures.
Why you want to take pictures of us? Can we take pictures of you?
You like chocolate?
You like chocolate? Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, she do. Yeah, she really do. Look at her. Hey, chocolate. Like chocolate. Why you want to take pictures of us? Oh, you're part of this landscape. What if we just tried to take a picture of you just because? Then she over to texting. These devils gonna die, man. Let's get on these devils, man. Now, that's the wisdom.
Hey, we gonna take pictures.
Yeah, take pictures.
You know, and the pictures that we take are gonna look like this. You know, the same thing.
Right. Yep.
You know?
That's right. They're gonna same way.
But instead of being so-called Negroes on here, it's gonna be Edomites, man.
That's it, same thing.
We're gonna have paintings. We're gonna have the brothers that can paint good in the kingdom. They're gonna draw illustrations of us destroying all you Edomites.
Destroying the beast man. No? On your mogo. That's finish that off. Yep. We gotta get, cause we that's why we gotta use, and we can't even really get on these devils like we want to, because you gotta use wisdom and keep yourself steady in this time, because you gotta stay steadfast, because if we jump on them, we're gonna be out here, man. Go ahead, bro. Stop and taking pictures like we was a circus. And then he asks, oh, they like us to take pictures of them. See the pictures, the other pictures y'all got of y'all? You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yeah, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams.
They want us to forget his name.
They want us to be Americans.
Be Americans. And why would they want us to? It's our power source. To disconnect us from our power source or the outlet that keeps us charged, to keep us powered up. They've been trying to pull that away for a long time. It don't start with Martin Luther King, but it's still his spirit has been out here forever, man. You had Jason out here going for the heathen, you know, and the apocrypha. You know, our people always been trying to be opposition for us, just for filthy lucre, so they can make a way and don't realize they gotta go to the spirit world. They don't know. They think their day is gonna be prolonged because nothing happened to them, but don't realize you still gotta meet up with the Most High. And and you got to be sent back down here. That's where wisdom come in, because if you understood that, you will know you will have to come back for the shit you did before. You will have to come back for that.
Hebrews 9. I've seen that in the place of heaven, the place of judgment. 9 and 26.
Finish it out.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 23:27, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal.
Right.
I got a precept Bible.
Go ahead, bro.
Say what quote? What you just Hebrews 9 and 20.
Titus 1:11. No.
Oh yeah, kind.
Titus 1 and, should I go to 10?
Yeah.
Yes, 10.
Okay. Titus 1 and 10. For there be many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision,
Right.
whose mouth must be stopped,
Right.
who subvert the whole houses, teaching things that which ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
Con, it makes an emphasis on the fact that them vain rulers is our own people. You know, if you look at things that's going on within the so-called I ain't gonna use that word, but if you look at other Israelite groups, you know, you got them going around saying, oh, you can't prophesy against the so-called white man. You got people saying that us specifically, Greatmillstone, we're from garbage, we're from filth. You have our own people that bring up the most problems against us. You know, we preach this word for their own benefit, and they're the ones that are ready to kill us. You know, you would think that by teaching them this word, you know, they're gonna be happy and joyous, but they the main ones pushing against this truth. That's why the Lord isn't gonna have any mercy destroying them. That's why the niggas back in the wilderness when we came out of Egypt, the Lord ain't showing no mercy. Here it is, the Lord brought us out of captivity, out of that hard bondage, and niggas talking about, oh, let's go back to Egypt. We had good food. We had, I forgot how the verse goes, but they give us the cucumbers and other fruit like that. We had this and that. You know, but you start at verse 10 again?
Okay. For there, Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Especially they of the circumcision, which is talking about Israelites. You know, so this ain't talking about no heathen. This is an inside thing. You know, but those that don't want to get right, that know they Israelites, that want to preach false doctrine, that want to lead our people astray, the Lord gonna handle them, and it's not gonna be in a good state.
Just to add, cause right, I remember when I first, heard this word, you know what I'm saying, and it was like music to my ears, you know what I'm saying, because all those brothers up here, and all the Akim around the four quarters that had this similar, thought of like, this wicked place, Babylon, aka America, was wicked. It was something wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You just couldn't put your finger on it. But you knew it was something wrong with this place. But when I heard the apostles and the elders, pushing the word through YouTube, via the internet, that it just clicked. It was like, yeah, that's the truth right there. And when I heard it, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to tell the whole world, you know what I'm saying? You want to tell all your friends and family, you know what I'm saying? Because you would feel that, it's going to be sweet to them, you know what I'm saying? You would think And I remember doing that, you know what I'm saying? I sent out like a group text, so everybody I knew, you know what I'm saying, putting scriptures down and breaking them down, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, at that time, you know, going through Deuteronomy 28 and various other scriptures, you know, Isaiah and you know, and Revelations and whatnot. But basically, I was just blowing their phone up, you know what I'm saying? Phone just lit up, you know, with text, you know, and all I remember is though they was just complaining about me, you know, sending multiple texts, but they didn't read the content of what I sent. You know what I'm saying? They just complaining, well, why you sending me all these texts? You know, what's the problem? I'm like, did you read what I sent to you? You know what I'm saying? And you know, they didn't. And you know, that reminds me of you know, Revelations the 10th chapter about this word being sweet and bitter. You know, that when you I'll just get it. This is this is Revelations 10 and 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, when you first hear this word, you know what I'm saying, like it's mad sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, you know, you seeing the apostles and elders, you know, cursing out the white man, you know what I'm saying, calling him a devil to his face, you know what I'm saying? And in the same breath, you know, letting us know who we are, that we're the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying? That Yahweh is a so-called, you know, black entity, and his son, Yahweh Shai, is so-called black. You know what I'm saying? That was music to my ears because they were affirming it and approving it by the scriptures. Now, it was always something I thought and believed, but, you know, I was ignorant, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know, you know, I didn't know how to prove such a thing. But they was proving it, you know, precept upon precept. So that was sweet. But when you actually, you know, take this thing serious and put your hand to the plow and you know, you proclaim Yahweh Shai to be your power, Yahweh Shai to be your power, that you're gonna push this word, that's when it seemed like all the hell come on you, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like your friends and family, they turn against you, this, that, and the other, and or they wanna wonder why, you know, you ain't calling them as much, you know, why you ain't hanging out with them, you know, they looking and checking for you all of a sudden. It's like, because I gotta distance myself because I tried to give it to you and you didn't want to get it, you know what I'm saying? You complaining about, you know, your text being blown up, you know what I'm saying? But let me read the next verse. This is Revelation 10 and 10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey, and as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. You know what I'm saying? And
quick precept, real quick, because of something that you said, how they think, you know, basically they think you're strange because you don't want to do what they're doing. 1 Peter 4:4, wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you know what I'm saying, they try to, you know, not really twist your arm, you know, coerce you, like, you know what I'm saying? They try to, you know, make everything seem like you really missing out on some shit. Like, bro, man, I got all these bitches, you know what I'm saying? We about to have a house party, or, you know, we about to go downtown, hang out at Hart Plaza, or wherever, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it like if you don't miss this, like you know, you missing the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's like, man, so I ain't been there, done all that, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same old bullshit. But you know, like I say, I'm into this word now, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no
time for it.
You know, I just ain't got time for it, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no passion for that anymore, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, that's the bitterness, because now you come right at that moment, you say, okay, I gotta make a decision. I gotta do away with all my friends and family now, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like that, you know, and it's like you wanna deal when you wanna hang with them, but you know that, hey, they can bring you back into the world, so I gotta part ways with them, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know, and basically, when you come to this truth, the Akim that's pushing this word along with you, that's your real family, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, you related, you know, to your cousins, your brothers, sisters, you related to them, but that ain't your real family, because they don't have the same mind and the same spirit, you know, for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, that's all.
Hey, but the thing though is like, how you saying like they're trying to peer pressure us to do nigga shit.
Yeah.
In order to peer pressure somebody, you have to be their peer. They're not our peers. You know, just like the brother said, our family is brothers that do the work in this truth. So you can't peer pressure somebody that's not your own peer.
Yeah. That's where, yeah, I guess so.
Hey, let's, I'll move up. Y'all can move up back a little bit.
Yeah, just, okay. But just, I got one more. Yeah. But you know, that's why, and you know, that's why, you know, Yahweh Shai say, you know, he spoke in parables all the time because, you know, he had to do that because, you know, it was only given to the man that he selected, you know what I'm saying, or that was elected, you know, before the foundations of the earth to get this truth, you know what I'm saying. So he'll say things in a way that the other people couldn't get it, you know what I'm saying. It was only supposed to be spiritually discerned by, you know, by the apostles, disciples, and, you know, basically dealing with the elect to get these words, because pursuant to Amos, you know, 3 and 7, that, you know, basically the secrets are given to the prophets, you know. But this is
fucking Power Ranger.
This is Matthew's. God, I started at 10 right here. This is Matthew's 13 and 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. You know what I'm saying? That's written in word. That's from Yahweh Shai's mouth himself.